Hey guys, Evil Mr. Alex here again, and it's been a long time since I made my last video, and even longer so since I had shown my characters off. So, in this video, I will show all and only my GE characters because the video would otherwise be crazy long. So, keep in mind, I actually stopped playing the game pretty much 2 years ago, pretty much pre-COVID. Alright. So now we got the MP40 guy. He is my sort of cat breaching character. He carries a good old MP40 and 4 band-aids, as well as fast reload and first aid being his badges for very, very quick action. He's very effective at staying on the cat, murdering people, and staying alive. He kind of suffers from, well, not having heavy set, obviously, so he'll get one-shotted, um, or just put down very quickly by other crazy fast DPS type characters. He is just really good though at holding caps, taking caps, and I really enjoy playing this character.
That's the beauty of the MP40. Oh, got him. That's the clip. Oh, 1-1. You know where he is. You saw him. So many headshots. Aw.
Moving on to my next guy here, James Bond. He used to be my super pistol character, but now he is my flamethrower guy. I felt like I want to have a flamethrower guy. So he sports a good old flamethrower and a med pouch. I threw a liberator on there just for, laughs. His badges are heavy set and fast first aid. So he can take a little bit of damage as well as recover from a fight, because the flamethrower is, all about that short range and getting up close to people. Uh, he suffers greatly from not having a ranged weapon, which does kind of suck. But, it's a trolling character, it's for fun. It's just great for scaring people and getting quick burn offs on all sorts of groups of people. Now we got one of my sort of favorite builds. We got a unscoped bolt action with a budget pistol and med pouch, as well as bundle grenades. We have, of course, heavy set and fast reload for quick action. This is just sort of a Swiss Army knife type build. You can kill infantry and damage tanks with the bundle grenade, and you can kill infantry with the bolt action. Uh, it's kind of silly that I have another bolt action guy, but the other character was a counter sniper, and this was just a regular unscoped bolt action that is pretty much just a build to do anything. And I pretty much pull this build out like whenever I feel like I'm not doing that great in a game. I'm really good at using the bolt action, just hitting people. So going on to my next build here, we got sort of a multi-range build or dual gun build. This guy's got the good old bolt action, modded for extra range. He's got the PPSH, good for clearing out caps or just clearing out enemies that are point blank. And a single band-aid, you can actually throw a band-aid on with this build. I put heavy set on there, and of course you need to have Hoarder with this build. So unfortunately, if you didn't have a premium or a membership, I mean, you wouldn't be able to really make this a good solid build. So you have to have Hoarder. This guy is really good at just murdering anybody at any range, but he can't really fight tanks. But I'm totally fine with that because as long as you got, you know, your solid infantry killing setup here, you'll know when to pull it, or you'll only need to pull it when there's no tanks at all. Alright, now we have my STG guy, assault rifle guy. Sports the good old Sturmgewehr itself. Threw on some H3s for just killing APCs and maybe just to cripple a tank and run away from it. And of course, med pouch. It's got a heavy set, so you can take an extra hit or so. And I threw tight grip on there. I'm just experimenting, really. Like, I haven't really played the SCG a whole lot, but it's a really powerful gun. It's like the best gun in the game right now. You can pretty much hit anybody at any range and kill them. It suffers from super long range rifles, but not really a whole lot. Like, if with this kind of build, you can just pretty much murder anything. This is like the do anything build. Alright, going on to my next guy here. We got like sort of like a mechanic type character. This guy has a semi-automatic rifle. Same as the other guy. High damage, mid-rough. He carries a wrench, of course. I threw some grenades on and some anti-tank grenades for sort of like clearing vehicle situations, clearing building situations, very close stuff. He's got dynamite lover and mechanic. He's just a really kind of niche character for helping out vehicles, and I like what I do, driving around or gunning with the combat car. So he can be a very good support character when you really need him. Alright, moving on to my next guy here. We have the LMG guy. Standard, you know, LMG guy, he'll carry his main LMG. Right now I have the MG42. And I also have a med pouch, because I do love my med pouches. This guy has a heavy set and tight grip for controlling that MG42, because that thing is pretty much impossible to control half the time. He's very effective at being like sort of a support unit, like outside of a cap. I find he's not that good at actually fighting in the cap. I get murdered all the time, especially since I can't reload in time if I burn all my ammo. And, well, pretty much covered the situation that he's allowed to do there. He is just good at supporting your guys and covering certain angles that would not usually be covered. Next up, I got my full-on AT guy build. I got a P38 strong pistol, the Panzerschreck, and I also have H3s. Of course, for the badges, you want to have Iron Fist, and I threw Grenadier on there. I think it does actually help with damage. It's not exactly like set in stone though. I might have just fast reload for this, so I can just put tanks down much quicker. This guy is just really good at taking care of tanks, but unfortunately you can't really deal with infantry. Infantry will murder you. Even if I have the pistol on here, infantry will pretty much end your day, but you're only out there to look for tanks and murder tanks and help your team in that respect.
Well, died 4 times, didn't kill anybody.
So this is my bugged AT character, or as I like to call him, my main character. He carries a Panzerschreck and a Gewehr with medium Roth, high damage. He sports the good old heavy set as his main badge and fast reload. He's very effective at killing tanks and infantry alike. Unfortunately, he suffers from not having band-aids, so he can't really have prolonged use on the battlefield. And the situations he covers is basically anything. He can kill tanks, infantry cars, and infantry all alike. So that is pretty much the video in a nutshell. I'll hope to do the other 2 factions, because I'm sure people may be curious what I have on them right now. I'll also put a link in the description of the past soldier video from 5 or 6 years ago, so you can see the major differences. Before I go, just wondering what kind of videos are people interested in. Personally, I want to make a review of the 3 flamethrowers. I think that would be pretty cool. And maybe a video on the actual in-game changes. That would be pretty sweet also. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment below, and I'll see ya on the next one.